I've been hearing about the fact that these cards are apparently like an hour long with 2 endings, which is really nuts. So let's just jump right into it since we're going to be here for quite some time. And it says to a new life. I'm excited to see how this card is going to go.
That
God.
damn predator. They didn't catch up, right?
Oh my god, ice. Oh my god. Is that his? Oh my god.
It's you, Warden.
Oh my god,
So
my
you were the
man.
predator this whole time, Zayne. I'll have you know I donated money to build a statue in front of the city hall. I'm Lincoln's most...
No, that ain't matter right now. Ooh, the ice shards pierce his body and silences him. Look at him.
I don't need to know that.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna be ready for this card, I swear. Alrighty, that started off so intense.
Boss!
Troubled, I stare at the words case closure report from on my computer screen. My junior leans over from her workstation and calls me out to me in a low voice. Shush, we're still in the office. The bureau chief might nag you if he hears you.
Okay, Miss Enforcer. I heard the bureau chief say the serial killer we're investigating murdered the councilman yesterday. They also said they're closing the case and won't pursue it any further.
Ooh, some juicy details here. Why does this keep happening? I turn my attention to the serial killer's file and start reading it. The suspect is male, real name unknown. The Lincoln City Bureau of Investigation, or LCBI, gave him the codename Gallon. Over the past 5 years, Gallon has been responsible for numerous crimes targeting political figures and business tycoons. In addition, there have been eyewitnesses reports of Gallon killing predators who have lost their minds across Lincoln. After conducting multiple on-site investigations, the LCBI has determined that Gallon isn't an ordinary person. He is a predator, a triple S Class 1 to be exact. This is the highest threat level one can receive.
Whenever we're halfway through an investigation, they close the case. But Galen is strange too. He's a predator, yet he's killing other predators.
Have you finished analyzing the security camera footage I actually checked a few days ago?
I have. Take a look at this. The last trace of Galen shows him passing by Oxo Clinic in the Southern District.
What? Hearing that familiar name, I can't help but freeze for a moment.
Yeah, it's Oxo Clinic. Is there a problem?
It's nothing. Did security cameras get a clear image of the serial killer?
I'm afraid not. He seems to know the area well and managed to avoid them. What do you think? Is it possible that Galen used to live in the Southern District?
You have a point. If it really is him.
But the footage is from last year. We couldn't find him back then, so can we even track him down with this?
I pull out a stack of papers from my desk and flip through them. These are the trials of Gallen's victims that I've been investigating. Whether they're well-known businessmen or political figures, all the victims have one thing in common. After the predator virus outbreak 5 years ago, they were involved in its secondary transmission. They even profiteered from the situation. The killer's motive is now obvious. The murdered councilman from last night was one of them. Investigating Gallon would inevitably uncover the shady deals of powerful figures. No wonder the LCBI keeps insisting it closes the case immediately. Cowards. My phone buzzes. A travel app pops up on the illuminated screen. I tap on it and a scene unfolds. Vast snow fields, spruce trees covered in fresh snow, and a snowman wearing a scarf. Aww. Maybe I should just walk away from this. Why should I care about what happens in Lincoln? I might as well move to a place that hasn't been touched by the predator virus and live a carefree life. I could start over from scratch. I sigh, and my gaze falls onto the surveillance footage my subordinate gave me once more. It was the only lead on Gallon that the LCBI managed to obtain in the past 5 years. It's been a long time since I heard the name Oxo. Zayne, I wonder where he is now. After careful consideration, I pick up the motorcycle keys from my desk and stand up.
Are you going to... Investigate Oxo Clinic?
I give a small smile and gently guide her back to her seat. I'm taking some time off. Can you let our chief know? And we're on a hunt now to find our guy here. I went to Osco Clinic. Of course, I can't openly admit I'm investigating a case that was ordered to be closed, especially when it involves many crucial secrets. The streets of the Southern District feel strange yet familiar. Before long, I find myself standing in front of Osco Clinic. As I push open the dust-covered glass door, it feels like a switch is flipped in my mind. Fragments of memories rushed in at the same time. It all started 5 years ago. At the time, I wasn't an enforcer in the Northern District. I was a bounty hunter scraping by in the Southern District. I took whatever jobs I could get. In an unexpected turn of events, I was bitten and wounded by a predator. I spent what felt like an eternity searching for a clinic. Clutching my injury, I finally collapsed at the doorstep of Oswald Clinic. The pain slowly subsided. It seemed my wound was treated and bandaged.
You're awake.
Oh my god. In stark contrast to the gentle hands that had carefully treated my injury, their owner's face was as motionless as a glacier. Oh, oh my god, look at him. Oh my god, I'm gonna take so many pictures. Was I unconscious for a long time? You're...
Zayne. And to answer your previous question, it's been 3 hours. That's a long time, I believe.
I thought doctors were supposed to have good bedside manners. This guy didn't get the memo. My eyes drifted from the open until 10 p.m. sign on the wall to the clock. It was midnight. My gaze then shifts to the side room where I saw several pet carriers of various sizes. A kitten suddenly jumps onto Zayne's shoulder. It leaned down to look me straight in the eye. Am I in a vet clinic? Oh, Zayne is a veterinarian instead of a regular doctor?
Behave. And get down, please.
This voice. Fuck, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not. That song is so good. It looks like he treats cats better than people. Oh my god, that's so cool. He's a doctor no matter what. That's what it is. Oh, that's so cute. I moved my arm a little before getting up to leave. A bottle of medicine was quickly thrust in front of me.
Take these when the pain becomes severe. No more than 2 a day.
Whoa, this medicine looks expensive. No thanks. I don't have a lot of money, so I can't afford to buy it.
It's free. Happy birthday.
He places the medicine bottle in my hand. Huh? What?
I saw your patient profile in the system. Your birthday is the same as today's date. Consider it a gift.
Oh.
But judging by your expression, some of that information isn't accurate.
Zayne is right. It's a date I randomly made up when filling out forms as a kid. I can't believe it's actually today. As I looked at the bottle of medicine in my hand, which was elevated to a gift, I hesitated. Then I decided to keep it to myself. I reacted that way because this is the first time I ever received a birthday gift.
I see. Well, you can go now.
His dismissal was so sudden that it stunned me. Girl, get... Zayne's back was already facing me. He was seated at a microscope, and I couldn't help but reveal a small, bewildered smile. Oh my god, I'm gonna need this. Thank you for the gift, Dr. Zayne. The date might be made up, but what I said was true. This was the first birthday gift I've ever received. Aww. So this is the first time meeting, like, him. I have a secret. A few years ago, a radiation leak in a lab in the Northern District triggered a wave of psychic disturbance that soon swept over Lincoln City, warping the minds of ordinary people and turning many into violent predators. One bite from these predators was all it took to spread the infection, transforming others in their wake. Fear settled over the city, and in an instant, no one felt truly safe. However, I'm immune to this disease. Zayne discovered this while treating my wound. After that day, I found myself frequently visiting Oscar Clinic to gauge Zayne's reaction. But he never said a word about it. He silently protected my secret. Aww. During my frequent visits, I discovered something about this tactical and seemingly aloof veterinarian. Zayne is also a predator. And just as he kept my secret, I remained silent about his condition. Our shared secrets brought us together at Oscar Clinic. Even though Zayne rarely initiated a conversation, he never asked me to leave. Time flew just like that. Before long, I had to say goodbye to him. Aw, they still struck up like a nice, acquaintanceship, I guess. Not friendship in this one, but... Dr. Zayne? The familiar figure was still hunched over the microscope. I walked into Oscar Clinic with my pet turtle in my arms. Zayne slightly tilted his head to glance at me.
Neither you nor the turtle appear to be injured. Why are you here?
Because we see something that's very nice here, sir. I'm leaving. I wanted to say goodbye in person. His hand pauses on one of the microscope's adjustment knobs. Zayne turns to face me.
Where?
Okay. I'll be heading to the Northern District, the LCBI, here. I showed him my phone screen with the job offer from the LCBI with its official seal at the bottom. Oh my god. For some reason, he was unusually quiet. Don't look so sad. I'm only moving to the Northern District. I'll still visit you whenever I can.
Give me your hand.
Why?
The LCBI staff frequently interact with the predators. To ensure their employees don't become one, they conduct routine blood tests.
Oh my god, look at his face! Oh my god! What? Oh my god, look at his face! His face is smiling a little bit. Oh my god, no. Why am I freaking out? Oh my god, I just love how he looks here.
If you want to keep your secret, give me your hand.
While I was skeptical, I trusted him. I offered him my hand. He quickly brought a tourniquet and secured it around my arm. How did you know? It wasn't mentioned in the recruitment posters or the job offer.
Your turtle is about to fall off the table.
Even though I knew it was a distraction, I still turned to look. As I reached out with one hand to catch my turtle, Zayne swiftly inserted a needle into my other arm. Bright red blood slowly fills the syringe. I couldn't help but crack a joke. They say blood gets predators really riled up. You worked as a veterinarian for years. Has the sight of blood ever made you go into a frenzy? I also heard that some predators have an activator implanted in them. When they enter a frenzy state, finding that activator is the only way to calm them down. Do you have one by any chance?
Are you certain you want to discuss this while I'm drawing your blood?
It's not like I have any other predator friends to talk to.
Don't move. Also, you wouldn't be sitting here asking questions if I lost control that easily.
Zayne has so much control in this. No matter what, he's most of the time in control of everything. He's such a good. Oh my god. Once he was done taking my blood, he walked to a cabinet, retrieved a few small vials, and returned to his desk to mix something. A few minutes later, he gave me a bottle of capsules. Oh my god.
One capsule lasts 2 hours. It should be enough to get you through the medical examination.
Oh wow, he's helping us out. I secretly thought you lacked bedside manners when we first met.
If you're looking for a warm, kind-hearted doctor, try the clinic down the street. You might have better luck there.
Oh, that won't be necessary. It turns out my first impression was wrong. I have first-hand experience with your care now. It's just, you should smile a little more. You look more approachable then.
I'm too busy for that. Smiling isn't in my schedule.
That's cute. After tidying up his desk, Zayne walked to the building's entrance and flipped the open sign to close the clinic for the day. The sunlight outside was inviting. I sat on the steps by the clinic's entrance and tugged at Zayne's sleeve, a gesture for him to join me. Despite his apparent reluctance, he sat down next to me. Aren't aren't you curious about why I want to join the LCBI?
If you want to tell me, you may.
Well, I feel like Lincoln is my home. I grew up here and I want to do something for it. As a bounty hunter, I can only do so much, but as an enforcer, I might be able to make a difference. I raised my hand until my fingers appeared to bridge the gap between the northern and southern districts. I touched the corner of the LCBI building in the distance.
The northern district is 100 times more dangerous than this place. Be careful.
I heard from other bounty hunters that you are from the northern district. Is that true?
Yes.
I guess we'll eventually run into each other in the northern district someday. It'll be something to look forward to, Dr. Zayne. After that, I was swept up in a whirlwind of work. I barely had a moment to catch my breath. It wasn't until my first vacation that I finally had the chance to return to the Southern District and visit Zayne. But he was gone. Osco Clinic was covered in a thick layer of dust. And the aloof doctor vanished into the distant memories of my past, just like that. Oh, so you just poofed. Although it's been 5 years, the memories are as crisp and clear as a freshly printed document. Okay, so we first met 5 years ago in the story, and then now we're in present time, and we're just noticing that, you know, we're trying to figure out if he's the predator that we're trying to go after in the story. Okay. I'm trying to figure the story out. Inside Osco Clinic, everything remains the same. Every piece of furniture and item is in the spot I remember them being in, all familiar to me like the back of my hand. The investigation comes first. I scan the room, but before I can activate my iris scanner, the door behind me bursts open. Who's there? In one swift motion, I draw my gun and turn. I aim my weapon at the intruder, but he sneers and raises his hand in mock surrender.
Really, Enforcer? You can't recognize your own colleagues now. Oh, wait. You're not one of us anymore.
With a wave of his hand, the enforcer singles his teammates. I'm surrounded by a swarm of enforcers with the weapons pointing at me. Damn, we got, like, targeted just because we decided to investigate? Wow. What do you think you're doing? Are you here to arrest me? Where's your warrant? And who authorized this? As if you've been waiting for me to ask that, the enforcer produced a formal document with our official stamp.
The LCBI has evidence of your involvement in smuggling an illegal substance, Frenzy Enhancer.
What? I never...
This is your termination notice. Your arrest warrant and order to apprehend you were signed by the bureau chief himself. Give up.
I try to resist, but it's pointless. I'm outnumbered in this situation. Someone framed me.
Save your excuses for prison. Who knows? Maybe our kind-hearted warden will be more amicable to your story.
Wow, that's... damn, what happened? Like, the Predator's prison? The LCBI usually interrogates suspects before transferring them to the prison. Throwing me into a cell like this? Something's not right. I'm getting effed over, like, hard. If I'm getting framed immediately into jail without no interrogation or whatsoever, something's happening, yeah, this is a whole issue. As the theory forms in my mind, I can't help but let out a bitter laugh. First, they shut down my investigation, and then this happens. They must be desperate to cover up their schemes for profiting from the virus.
0905, out!
Why?
The warden wants you.
I love the fact that it's 0905 because that's Zayne's birthday. The fact that he has Zayne's birthday as like his number here, like his like a tattoo thing for him as well. Ugh, that's so cool. I begrudgingly follow the guard through the long corridor as we make our way to the second floor.
Warden's gonna tear you up.
The prisoner's shrill taunts fill my ears. Annoyed, I shake my head. I look at the cells around me. Each one has a predator I arrested over the past 5 years. They threw me into a den with my enemies. I guess they want me to disappear without a trace. They're getting on my nerves. Can't you all just shut... A bone-chilling cold suddenly surges up from the ground. It's as if everything is frozen in place, yet I can move around freely. The shouting around me has stopped, but I don't know when that happened. Is he wearing like... Oh no, he's wearing that outfit? Oh my god. Don't not tell me he's wearing the Midnight Silence outfit. On the second floor corridor of the prison, a tall figure stands in the darkness. His face is obscured.
Silence!
Oh my god, a biting chill permeates the air as the prisoners are frozen in thick layers of ice.
This is the punishment for not learning to keep your mouth shut. Take her to my office.
I remember seeing this specific like clip on Twitter, and I was like, man, him raising his voice. I know this is so good. Oh my god. He turns and leaves, and I only catch a glimpse of his retreating figure, but that's all I need to recognize who he is. So within that span frame of 5 years, knowing that he was a veterinarian at first, he just became a warden after. Like, seriously? Zayne? Why is he here? Okay.
Sit down, and don't try anything funny while you wait. The warden will be here soon.
You shackled me to this chair. I can't move even if I wanted to. I listen closely as the guard's footsteps fade away. Once I know he's gone, I quickly twist my wrist and free myself from the restraints. He really made sure they were tight. My wrists are killing me, and this chair is as comfortable as a rock. My eyes are drawn to the large chair behind the desk. Without hesitating, I turn around and make myself comfortable. I cross my legs as I sit. We're just chilling. Now this is better. Zayne's office. Large stacks of files are meticulously arranged on the desk by size. A few loose papers are perfectly aligned at the corners. They hold in place with a paperweight. My right hand can easily reach the pen holder because of its current position. As I sit here, I can almost imagine Zayne's workday. From veterinarian at Osco Clinic to warden. It looks like he found his home path during these 5 years. That's literally what I was like saying. I wheel the chair between the bookshelves and scan the contents. Among the tombs is a small box. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Are these candies? He would never be like not a sweetie. He's such a sweetie. He's always into sweets forever and ever. Just as I lean in to get a closer look, footsteps resound outside the door. I rushed back to my original chair and picked up the discarded restraints. Panicking, I tried to put them back on so it looked like I never moved. But I'm a second too late. Oh my god, him with this outfit. Oh man. As a Zayne girly here, this is a treat, a big treat. As he walks into the office, he sees I'm in the middle of wrapping the heavy restraints around my arms.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you check to see if these are working properly. What about you? Why are you here? Being a veterinarian didn't work out, so you became a warden instead? To mask my guilt, I decided to go on the offensive and question Zayne first.
I suppose it's also difficult to be an enforcer, since you switched career paths. I see prison happened to be your first choice.
Damn. Oh my god. Zayne walks to the desk and methodically empties the evidence bag. My enforcer badge and phone emerge. He then retrieves a file box from the bookshelf and places its contents on the desk.
You smuggled frenzy enhancer. The life of an enforcer is more exciting than I imagined.
I take 2 steps forward and close the file. I was framed. I've never done stuff like this. Or like that. The LCBI's procedures are strange this time around. They never presented any evidence or witnesses. I didn't even get interrogated.
When the charges, evidence, and witnesses are fabricated, presenting them is almost pointless.
Yeah, because they already was gonna like get you taken out, I guess. Yeah, taken out of the picture because they were trying to do this to you already. So no matter what, it was not gonna work out.
As for these irregularities you spoke of, to a majority of people who are unfamiliar with these procedures, it would appear the LCBI is eager to punish a law-breaking employee. They can easily spin this story to the public as them responsibly cleaning house.
So, are you siding with the LCBI, Warden? You don't plan to release me? I had no idea a person's guilt could be decided so easily. I'm impressed with the justice system's efficacy. I deliberately say each word slowly. Defiant, I furrow my brow and lock eyes with Zayne. Will I have a better chance of achieving my goal if I stopped here and voluntarily brought up our past? Maybe. But I can't bring myself to use our time together as leverage in this situation. I don't know why.
Why don't we listen to this first?
Zayne slightly lowers his head, reaches into a desk drawer, and pulls out a voice recorder. He slides it across the table towards me and presses the play button.
These are voices from within the LCBI. I would assume you're more familiar with them than I am.
The bureau chief, the operations sector manager, and the enforcer who arrested me. The recording details the entire process of a plot to frame me. My arrest and imprisonment are their crowning achievements. Well, I don't experience this every day. I get to listen to people scheming against me.
You'll inevitably be more eye-catching when you're in a high position.
I barely had the chance to shine before they decided to get rid of me. What a grand spectacle it turned out to be. You don't plan on handling over that voice recorder, right? By letting me listen to it, you're trying to see if you can make a deal with me?
You're quick on the uptake. It seems you matured a little since then.
Zayne proposes I become his informant within the prison. Our objective is to get close to a certain prisoner. His name is Levi. He's a former employee of Everest Biological Science Research Department. 5 years ago, he was involved in a series of classified experiments. Rumors suggest that after those experiments, the predator virus first appeared in Linga and began to spread uncontrollably. Ever is the issue, like always. That's literally it.
You need to obtain a list of personnel from him. It will ideally name everyone involved with the classified experiments. I believe that with your investigation skills, gaining his trust shouldn't pose much of a challenge. Once you complete this task, I can either clear your name or create a fake identity so you can leave Lincoln City. The choice is yours.
Oh, okay. He's willing to help us out. Noticing my hesitation, Zayne sits down and slides the voice recorder towards me again.
I could simply give you this and let you walk out. However, the people targeting you won't give up so easily. You might have the misfortune of getting more than just a prison sentence next time.
What if I told everyone that the warden is a predator and he's secretly running a prison filled with other predators? I know it's an empty threat, but I can't help but push my luck.
Go ahead. Let's see who they're more likely to believe, the warden or a prisoner accused of smuggling frenzy enhancer.
Oh, we just have to agree anyway. I don't really have a choice, huh? You're less like a doctor and more like a wolf wearing a white coat.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, you're actually taking compliments. I take the voice recorder. My frustration is obvious as I rack my brain for a way to gain the upper hand in this conversation. We'll discuss what happens after I do. Once I succeed. If you want my help, then you should let me set some conditions.
So long as they're within my jurisdiction, we can discuss them.
In that case... Whoa. I want my pet turtle. Oh, wow. There actually are so many options. I want to freely move around. I want special meals on me. Which one should I even pick? Wow, they are... I don't need a private cell. Maybe I'll test this out to see where he reacts to it, since he knows about it. I want you to bring my pet turtle here. Sure, it'll live for a long time, but that doesn't mean it can survive without food and water. I also don't have anyone who can take care of it in my place.
All right.
Oh, okay, so I thought... Okay. Aside from the usual prison stuff, I want to freely move around.
What will you do with this freedom?
I narrow my eyes and reveal a mischievous smile. I can do a lot of things. Maybe I'll walk around when I'm bored, or I'll secretly observe the warden all day.
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. My workday isn't exactly riveting. Considering our need to monitor certain individuals, however, I suppose I could allow it. Whether or not the guards will cooperate, it's hard to say.
Okay. I want special meals prepared for me every night. The slop they serve in the prison cafeteria is too miserable for my stomach. Fried chicken, barbecue skewers, hot pot, steak. Don't you just crave stuffed food like that after spending so much time in prison?
I'm not a prisoner. I can have all of those whenever I leave this place.
Then why don't you take me?
The answer is no.
I want a private cell, preferably one quietly tucked away in a corner. Zayne rubs his fingertips as if to contemplate. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but I could see a hint of amusement playing at the corner of his mouth.
All right. Keeping you away from the other inmates will lower the chances of any incidents occurring by 50%.
I'm the textbook example of a law-abiding citizen. I would never stir up trouble on purpose.
Perhaps. However, when self-defense is involved, I'm afraid that's another story.
I hold out my hand to Zayne. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Warden.
Likewise, Miss Informant.
Oh, and before I forget, I have one more thing to add to my list of conditions. Can I take this box of candy with me before I go? Smirking, I point to the container hidden among the books, and for the first time, I see a crack in Zayne's usually stoic expression.
You can.
Oh. The prison the warden manages is under the court system's jurisdiction. All captured predators and Lincoln in here. The warden himself is mysterious and rarely appears in person unless it's absolutely necessary. The fact very few people have seen him was often discussed in whispers during my time in the LCBI. Now that I think about it, his reputation for being mysterious and rarely appearing probably stems from two things. First, Zayne has always been this way, and he needs to hide the fact that he's a predator. There's no way I believe working with Zayne will go smoothly, but no matter how much I prepare myself, I didn't expect my first challenge to be...
Why don't you sit with me, boss?
Don't listen to him, boss. Sit over here instead.
In the cafeteria, I stand with my tray. I'm not sure how to deal with the eager faces blocking my path.
Boss, tell us how you managed to survive the warden's interrogation.
Why are we just boss? Why are we just the boss now?
Come on, share your secrets. You're the first one we've ever seen come back alive. The people before who met him? Well, they're dead now.
What has Zayne been doing in this prison? These inmates are probably two-faced. They'll say something else when my back is turned. I shouldn't get too involved with them. Excuse me, move out of the way, please. I don't have anything special to share. I'm more concerned about getting food in my stomach. I'm about to shake them off when I spot my target, Levi, standing in the sea of people. Well, if you really want to know about my experience, it's nothing too extraordinary. I clear my throat, and sure enough, Levi turns his gaze towards me. It'll make my presence known for now, then I could try to talk to him in private later. First things first, you need to keep your cool. Don't let him see you sweat if you're negotiating. Then you need to have a useful skill or two, like lockpicking. Trust me, when you're restrained to a chair, knowing how to pick a lock can be a difference between life and death. A familiar chugger rises from the crowd. For a moment, I think my ears are playing tricks on me. When I find the owner, I know I'm not seeing things. Zayne is standing right in front of me. However... Okay. 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 Oh my god. You know what? Give me all the photos. Give me all the photos.
That guy's fresh meat, boss. I don't know why he's here, but they say he's one of the predators with a laundry list of crimes.
Wait, is when he's dressed like this, they don't think of him as the warden? Is that what's happening here?
Can you move over? I want to eat here.
He's already marking his territory? This baby's got some guts.
What? Wait, you're telling me that he's the warden of this prison, but also is just a regular prisoner here as well? And nobody notices that? Well, I guess because they just said they don't know who he is, like he rarely shows up. Oh my god, he's just... Oh my god, that's freaking nuts that he's just doing that. I'm shocked. Then I look at Zayne and mouth to him. Don't tell me you're here just to see me squirm. Zayne glances in my direction but doesn't respond. Instead, he calmly navigates to the throne and sits next to me. He starts eating his meal as if he doesn't have a care in the world. Alright, show's over. Beat it. I need to talk to our new friend here.
You're doing well behind bars. As expected of an enforcer.
Well, I have someone's notorious reputation to thank for that. One quick trip to the office put me above everyone else.
Are you referring to those... rumors? They're nothing more than necessary deterrents against the predators.
I'm about to choke on his remark when I notice Levi is still watching me. I quickly compose myself and look at Zayne with a stern expression.
He knows who you are. You're the renowned enforcer from the LCBI. The media covered your exploits in apprehending the predators.
Oh? Then did you watch the reports?
There were so many of them. It was hard not to.
I read that headlines only talk about the murder of that councilman now, though. I observe Zayne's face to see if there's any sort of reaction. Unsurprisingly, he remains unfazed. He doesn't even pause in his meticulous efforts to remove every last carrot from... Okay, that's so cute. So even the high and mighty warden is a picky eater.
Food preferences aren't limited by one's rank.
Be honest with me. Why are you interested in that list of personnel?
Does it matter to you?
Of course. We're working together, so we should at least be honest with each other. You seem to know everything about me, but I'm in the dark when it comes to you. This kind of one-sided partnership doesn't inspire confidence. Zayne sets down his chopsticks, and his expression becomes solemn.
I need to recover the solution that can cure the predators of their disease.
Oh, you're trying to cure the... Oh my god, he's so helpful.
Long before everything began, the lab researching protocore veins had already discovered it might be the cause. The formula for the solution was also nearly complete. It was when Ever stepped in and conducted those secret experiments that the radiation leak occurred, along with the theft of the formula.
So you believe the culprit is involved with those experiments? Zayne nods. It's possible, but how do you know all this?
I was one of the researchers.
Huh?
Did my honesty put you at ease?
Oh, my baby. So, okay, so he said that they were researching already, like beforehand, doing something, and then Ever randomly stepped in and then ruined the whole thing, and then they made the radiation leak happen, and that's what made the people turn into predators. So he's trying to get back at them because they messed up what they were doing. They messed up everything. And the fact that he's trying to find a cure, because no matter what, he's still trying to help people, even in this little alternate timeline thing. Like, he's always so helpful. What? Why? My baby, I love you so much. My chopsticks freeze in midair as I'm about to eat. I'm stunned by this bombshell that was casually dropped. My brain short circuits for a moment. Gathering my thoughts, I brace myself. I try to ask more questions while pretending to be calm. So the murders of those officials and businessmen who profited from the predator virus was also because...
Lunchtime's over!
You certainly became quite the investigator.
Wait, one last question. As he gets up to leave, I grab the hem of his shirt. What shirt? Why are you pretending to be a prisoner?
It's because my informant seems to have made a few enemies here.
Oh, is he here because he's trying to protect us? To make sure we're okay? Oh my god. Oh, he's making sure that we're okay. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's so... Okay. Zayne is such a caring. Oh, I love him. It's nap time. I lie back on the bed after feeding my turtle, but I'm still wide awake. I can't fall asleep. Zayne, I wonder how many new looming shadows he got in the past 5 years. I'm not sure if he's still the person I once knew so well. What's his goal? Will he use the solution to save people? Would it be naive of me to assume that? Maybe he wants to profit from this too. You know he ain't gonna want to profit off of this. Restless and anxious, I toss and turn in bed. Something under my pillow digs into my cheek. I lift up my pillow and find the box of candy I took from Zayne's office. It's tasty. As the sweetness floods my mouth, my suspicions about him slowly melt away. Someone with a sweet tooth can't be a villain, right? That's so cute. Oh my god. Getting close to someone and digging up information is child's play for me. It's jar time, and the surveillance camera's blind spot. I rub my wrist and nudge the predators and mates I took down aside from my foot. Then I extend my hand to Levi, who's huddled in the corner. Alright, I dealt with all of them. You can get up now. I notice the syringe he's trying to hide. Chuckling, I take it from him and turn it over in my hands. Frenzy enhancer. One shot turns a predator into a raging powerhouse. It's the go-to choice for a prison break. Giving out frenzy enhancers in prison? You live up to your reputation for being an ever employee. But you're terrible at this. Your clients are threatening you before you settle on a price. You suck at being a drug dealer. Wow.
Why did you butt in? It's none of your business. You're not an enforcer anymore. You have no right to...
Oh, wow. Okay. Of course, I won't lay a finger on you, but... I turn Levi around and direct his attention to Zayne, who's sitting nearby. The same can't be said about him. Did you know? He got himself thrown in here so he can kill you. That's something like... And I like just like holy, like, yeah, he really wants to get you, like, so that's why he's here. And I helped him to get you till he can get you. Like, that's nuts. Looking so good as ever. As Zayne looks over, I meet his gaze and silently urge him to play along with the story I made up to win Levi's trust.
What do you want?
Isn't it obvious? I threw myself into a cell to protect you. I lean towards Levi's ear and make sure my words are oozed with sincerity. My god, I can't speak now. Make sure my words are oozed with sincerity. Even though your predator ever hasn't given up on you. Levi remains on high alert. A made-up story isn't enough to lower his guard. It'll take a while for me to win his trust and get him to talk about the list of names I need. Meanwhile, Zayne uses his authority as a warden and offers to crack down on frenzy enhancers in the prison. He's subtly pushing Levi into a corner. I bide my time. It won't be long until Levi comes to me. However, I didn't anticipate things to go the way they did. Oh no, something bad happens. What's going on over there?
Someone's trying to break out with frenzy enhancer. Again, that stuff is bad. I tried it once and nearly lost it. I almost turned into a monster, you know? Luckily, I managed to keep it together.
I'm about to ignore the whole thing until I see Zayne standing in the crowd. I hesitate before deciding to approach him. As I get closer, bone-chilling cold envelops me. A shiver runs down my spine. A razor-sharp icicle erupts from the ground and impales the inmate driven insane by the frenzy enhancer. A swarm of prison guards rushes to the scene with weapons and riot shields. They quickly form an impenetrable barrier around the exit. Zayne glances at the predators lying on the ground, then his gaze shifts to the one still standing.
Whose side are you on? Are you one of us? Or just a puppet? If you're on our side, then why the hell are you killing your fellow predators? I swear, I'm getting out of here today. Whatever it takes.
The frenzied inmate injects the frenzy enhancer into his neck. He can't handle the violent elimination and is overwhelmed by the sudden surge of strength. He falls to his knees, but in the next second, it's as if an invisible force yanks him up. Like a zombie, he lunges at Zayne.
They're dead. They're dead.
Oh my god. All the predator's inmates have backed away. They leave Zayne alone as he stands in the grisly scene of ice and blood. Worry, surprise, and murderous gazes are fixated on Zayne. The air crackles with tension. He could become the target of their collective wrath at any moment. A voice inside me screams that I have to get him out. I can't leave him here. Zayne! When Zayne sees me, his motionless expression flickers for a moment.
Don't just stand there.
I grab his wrist and pull him away from the chaotic mess. Dodging the watchful eyes of the prison guards, I decided to lead Zayne to his office. It's the safest place I could think of. But after guiding him through the corridors for what feels like an eternity, I realized I don't know how to get to his office from here.
Are you giving me a tour of my own prison? Perhaps I should show you around instead.
It's late. The prison, still reeling from the recent incident, is steeped in an uneasy silence. From the top of the watchtower, I gaze down at the courtyard. The chaos from earlier seems small in distance. You probably have a target on your back now. Everyone will be watching you and waiting for an opportunity to strike. I'm not in the mood to appreciate the night scenery. Instead, I lean against the railing as I look at Zayne.
And by dragging me away in front of everyone, you're in the same boat as me.
But I'm close to getting my hands on that list. This whole thing will be over soon.
In that case, congratulations. You'll be free soon.
I shake my head. There's no real freedom here. The city before us is like a scale model. The northern and southern districts are divided as two distinct cages within the same skyline. Zayne, is there a place you'd like to see? Have you ever thought about leaving Lincoln?
No.
Although I had a feeling you'd say that, hearing it still makes me wildly smile. You have a knack for shutting down conversations. It's quiet for a bit, then I take a step toward him. My feet touch Zayne's shadow. When this is all over, do you want me to leave? Do you want to leave with me?
Where do you want to go?
I haven't really thought about it that much, but I know I won't be staying in Lincoln. Maybe I'll head to a small remote town. It'll be a place without any predators. As I ponder this, Zayne asks another question.
What do you think the LCBI will do once they catch the serial killer they've been chasing after for 5 years?
Interrogation, detention, trial, and conviction. These specific charges would determine the final outcome.
I imagine it won't end well for him.
But the LCBI is full of cowards. I'm the only one who dare to go after you.
Is that so?
I don't know the answer. I noticed his slightly downcast gaze and realized something. I might not be able to take him with me. I look away and gaze at the southern district in the distance where Osco Clinic is located. Do you want to end this as a guilty man? Or would you rather leave your past behind and start anew? He doesn't answer, or maybe his response is carried away by the wind that howls around us. Oh. After the small riot, Zayne and I became the most feared individuals in the entire prison. Levi should have felt the same way. However, the rapport we built over the past few months was what solidified his trust in me. Maybe seeing Zayne kill a predator got to him. The next morning, he gave me the list of names I was after. And just like that, I finished my task. At lunch, I placed a carrot on Zayne's tray. It's a signal we agreed upon. Yet, as we sit across from each other, I find myself wishing our farewell could be delayed for a little while longer. We want him to come with us. We don't want him to just stay here.
0905. It's time for the warden's interrogation.
Oh god. As night falls, Zayne summons me to the interrogation room using his authority as a warden. It's all part of the plan. Whoa, what the? Once the guard's footsteps fade, I easily slip out of my restraints again. There are rumors about me escaping the warden's interrogation unscathed, but this is my first time in the interrogation room. While waiting for Zayne, I pace back and forth. My attention is drawn to the array of interrogation tools mounted on the walls. No wonder Zayne has such a fearsome reputation. He has a wide variety of gadgets. Handcuffs, whips. What's this? I haven't seen anything like it before.
It's a clamp.
Oh my god, he's gonna use that on me? Oh. I turn around and see Zayne standing right behind me. He has entered the interrogation room without making a sound.
It's typically used to clamp a prisoner's fingers, so it can inflict intense pain.
What's a not typical use for it?
It can be hung on the wall, as a decoration.
As he speaks, he takes a seat at the table off to the side. Only then do I notice the steaming hot food that will be served as a midnight snack. Is this supposed to be my last meal?
If that's what you want to call it.
Having what could potentially be my last meal was surrounded by torture devices. This is definitely a first. With a slight smile, I relay the names Levi has giving me to Zayne. Once I finish listing everything, an unusual silence falls over the interrogation room. It's only broken by the occasional simmering from the soup.
The seventh provision, which discusses the containment of predators, will be in effect starting tomorrow. Certain predator organizations have already issued warnings about their retaliation. In other words, Lincoln can no longer be considered a safe place after tomorrow.
Like, all hell will break loose tomorrow, essentially. Okay. I was also focusing on his scars. I'm so sorry. The seventh position which discusses the containment of predators will be in effect. And then certain predator organizations have already issued warnings because they're going to retaliate to what they're trying to do to them. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to make sure I get everything, right. In other words, Lincoln can no longer be considered a safe place after tomorrow. I'll wait until the chaos dies down before...
You need to leave before then.
What I was about to say dies in my throat. I sigh, nod, and swallow the rest of my words. If I abruptly leave, the inmates would think I died during the warden's interrogation.
I'll fabricate a plausible charge for you.
5 years ago, I never could have imagined that I'd leave Lincoln as a criminal. Back then, I blink. 5 years felt like an eternity. I can barely recall why I went to the Northern District in the first place. I thought that by becoming an enforcer, then operations section manager, and then eventually bureau chief, I could make Lincoln a slightly better place. Looking back, I could see how incredibly naive those thoughts were.
Some things aren't easy to accomplish.
You told me the same thing 5 years ago.
Yet I was just as naive as you were back then.
Lost in his memories, Zayne lowers his head with a faint smile. As he recalls the past, his features appear noticeably softer.
When I still worked at the clinic, I believed that the solution would solve everything. But the effects of the mental anomalies had long since transcended the physical realm. Lincoln City was split in two, not just because of the mutations.
Is that why you chose to become the warden? I picked up my drink, gently clinked it against the rim of Zayne's glass. To who we were 5 years ago.
To who we were 5 years ago.
Oh my god. Why is this so sad? Oh my god. My farewell with Zayne was as serene as I've anticipated. After finishing our meal, we climbed the watchtower once more. We silently watched the last traces of moonlight fade over Lincoln. For the past few months, I felt like I had stepped into a snow globe where time was frozen. It wasn't until I left the prison that I realized winter had silently crept onto Lincoln City. At home, I found myself in another snow globe of sorts. I rarely went outside for weeks. I lost myself in travel websites as I searched for a new place to call home. Several months later, breaking news appeared on every major news outlet ever has collapsed, and in its demise, the solution capable of curing the predators remains public. A long-standing barrier was finally crumbling. I knew Zayne was involved with this. As people flooded the streets, a photographer captured a poignant moment, an ordinary citizen and a predator tightly embracing each other. That night, I received a special delivery. It was a folder containing my prisoner information, the new identity Zayne prepared for me, and a voice recorder that could prove my innocence. The new life I yearned for had officially arrived. So we just left him, and then... The day before I leave Lincoln City, I can't resist dialing the number Zayne gave me 5 years ago. I know no one would answer it. For the past 5 years, I've only heard the lifeless beeping of a business signal whenever I called. But even if I only hear that, I still want to listen to it one more time before I leave. To my surprise, the call actually goes through this time.
What is it?
It's nothing. I looked at the file. You came up with an impressive crime for me. I skirted around the real reason for my call. I idly flipped through the files to try to sound lighthearted.
You attempted to assassinate the warden, so you were killed on the spot. After all, the public sees him as a cruel, ruthless individual. No one would question the authenticity of the charge.
I guess I contributed to the warden's fearsome reputation. But aren't you worried about blowing your cover as a serial? What will the warden do in that scenario? The other end of the call is silent for a few seconds. When Zayne speaks again, he changes the subject.
When are you leaving Lincoln?
I'll be on the plane tomorrow morning. He has no intention of telling me anything else.
Have you decided where you'll settle down?
Yes. It's a small city that's far away from Lincoln. The winters are really long there, but it's somehow always warm. I carefully choose my words, but I really want to ask if there will be a second reunion for us.
It sounds like a wonderful place.
I want him to come with me, though. Knowing he won't give me a definitive answer, I can't bring myself to ask about our future. The words never leave my lips, even as our conversation comes to an end. Oh my god, this is so sad, like... Oh my god. My flight has been delayed until this evening. Thanks to the delay, I got a call from my ex-subordinate. It's related to the warden. All of Lincoln is in an uproar because of it. The warden, Zayne, is actually the triple S class predator, serial killer Galen, who authorities have been pursuing. As the perpetrator responsible for the deaths of multiple citizens, Zayne's trial would be conducted with all of Lincoln watching. A new era is on the horizon, and his execution will herald its beginning. Are you like right when we're about to leave, he gets found out? Oh no. We gotta go save him. That's what we gotta do. Why would they? Well, I don't want to fully consciously say this word, but oh my god. Why would a serial blank they couldn't catch for 5 years has been only exposed today? Unless, did he want to be exposed? Forcing myself to calm down, I leave my home, but my pace quickens until I break into a run. I need to see Zayne one last time. I need to hear the truth from him. I need to know. Can he actually end everything without regrets? Oh my god, this is so sad. While I'm no longer an enforcer, flashing my old badge is enough to get me past the unsuspecting guards. I navigate through the prison's corridor on the path I walked countless times before, and make my way up to the second floor. Zayne has shut himself away in the interrogation room. It's the very same one where we said goodbye. I push open the door, and there he is, the familiar figure I haven't seen in a long time. Hearing me enter, he turns around. Surprise flashes across his face before his typical calm demeanor appears.
I recall you saying you'd be on a plane this morning.
So you deliberately waited until it was evening to release the news. That way I wouldn't find out.
Your presence here means my plan failed.
Your plan? My throat tightens. I'm not sure if what I feel is anger, but my fists are so tight and clenched that they start to hurt. You never intended to survive this. You've been planning to end it all. Oh my god. Why does he always wants to do this? Oh my god. He always does this for everyone. Like...
Every TV channel, newspaper, and radio station is announcing it. A new era will arrive with the breaking dawn. Lincoln is being set on the correct path. The murders and crimes of the past must also be eliminated. I thought you, as an enforcer, would understand that criminals must be punished for their past deeds.
The criminals have been punished. The predators and ordinary people get to live in peace, and Lincoln City will be ushered into a new era. But what about you? I take a step towards him to close the distance. Our heavy breaths mingle in the air between us. Zayne, have you gained anything from this? Okay. He doesn't answer. I take another step. Don't you want anything in this life? Stop talking about Lincoln. The virus is in solution. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Oh my god. He's so like caring for others that he always puts everybody over himself. And he's still doing that. Like, what I want to know is related to you, Zayne. Have you ever wanted anything for yourself? Oh my god. It's so bad. He always does this. Like, he's so selfless. Like,
Are you here because you wanted to ask me that question?
what if I say yes? Will you answer me then? I look up at him. We're so close to each other that our shadows merge into one. I'm about to take another step when Zayne suddenly furrows his brow. Grimacing, he turns away. He's blushing his ears.
You should go.
No, I won't leave until you answer me. But Zayne, are you... Oh, is he like already like with it? Noticing Zayne's unusual expression, I grab his wrist. His skin is burning hot to the touch. He's about to go into a frenzy.
I told you. You should go.
No, I refuse. I walk away and lock the door to the interrogation room. They said that when a predator goes into their frenzy, the desire to have what they truly want overwhelms them. Zayne, have you ever gone into a frenzy before?
No. I know how to control myself.
You implanted an activator in yourself, didn't you?
But that doesn't mean a predator like me won't harm the person standing in front of them.
I won't become a predator.
You'll die.
You already killed me once before. You accused me of trying to assassinate the warden. I haven't gotten the chance to see if I could actually do it. I grabbed the chains hanging from the ceiling of the interrogation room and wrapped them around Zayne's wrist. Do you have to restrain yourself all the time?
Is that what you want me to do?
No, at least that's not what I want right now. I take the muzzle from the wall and secure it around Zayne's head. He doesn't resist and allows me to restrain him. I have no idea what's going on in his head. Oh my god, look at him. But I found out soon enough. Zayne grabs another chain and hands it to me. He's really not letting us like chain him. As he does this, I notice his gaze becomes more intense. His breathing is more ragged.
If you're trying to break someone's chains, don't be afraid of the danger they bring.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wasn't I supposed to die here anyway? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. Inject it? What? Oh my god. His face in this is nuts. You can't. Oh my god.
This isn't a game.
Oh my god.
This isn't
There's
a
so
game.
much happening.
I don't know what I'll do to you.
He's still restraining himself so much. Ah. Oh my god. You're only going to hurt yourself more by fighting to stay in control.
Frenzy enhancer? You're going to use it on me?
Yes, the warden should be well aware of how it affects the predators. That face! The smirk just gets me so freaking much. Oh, this man. I just love this man so fucking much. Stop holding yourself back. You need to confront your true self. Yeah, he broke free. He let us broke free. We can't handle him. We cannot handle him. There's too much. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god. Don't worry, I'll take good care of you.
You want me to submit?
Oh my god.
Let me take what I desire first.
Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Full body scan of the target.
Oh my god. Where's your
Why don't
activator?
you touch me and find out?
Oh my god, this dude's voice again. His voice is so good.
Stay focused.
Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. I can't.
Don't you want to keep going?
Oh my god, what is happening?
What will you do next?
Oh my god, this is too much. Yo, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. Oh my god, where should I even pick? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, we cannot be touching! Yo, we cannot be touching like this. This is our...
Don't stop.
Oh my god, this dude. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. He still hold us. Wait, he hold us. Oh my god.
There's only one thing left to do.
I have to find it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh
Become
my
my
god.
prisoner. Or my master.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, this man.
You can never leave me.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Winter returns once more. As I watch the light snow falling outside my window, it dawns on me another year has passed since Zayne and I parted ways in that interrogation room. In the aftermath of that day, I walk away on my own, the bitter truth that I couldn't take him with me. I known that all along. Oh my god, that didn't work out. I'm so sad. Even when he confessed that I was what he wanted, it wouldn't have stopped him. He's always been this way. Deep down, I've known it from the start. Oh my god. After moving to the small town and severed almost all ties with Lincoln City, I've made a conscious effort to avoid any news about him too. I convinced myself that if I didn't see anything about him, I wouldn't think about him anymore. So is he just like gone? Like what? This morning, someone told me that a new doctor in town had opened a small clinic called Oxo just a few blocks away. Don't tell me. Okay, please, I need him here somewhere. I rushed home, snatched up my pet turtle from its cozy sunbathing spot, and dashed off to Oxo. He's here. My beautiful husband is here. After a year apart, the silhouette I yearned for is finally here before me once more.
What is it?
I don't know why I was crying because I'm just so like the way he is just oh my god. Dr. Zayne, I think my pet turtle might be sick. It's been really lethargic. It doesn't even want to sunbathe anymore. Can you take a look at it? Trying to hide the fact that I'm breathless from my sprint, I stand in front of him. My gaze lands on his face.
Miss,
Oh
this
my God,
clinic
he
only
became
treats
actual
human
doctor!
patients.
Oh my god! I see. Detecting a hint of amusement in his voice, I can't help but mirror his smile. Oh, well, I think I'm coming down with something. Would you mind giving me a checkup? In the evening, I return with a bag of snacks from the store. The kitchen light is on, and Zayne is cooking steak. My turtle watches him through the glass parting between the doorway and the kitchen. He's cooking! He's with us at our home. Wait. I'm home. I peek into the kitchen. Zayne stops what he's doing and faces me.
You can cut the cake. It's on the dining table.
What's the occasion? I walk over to the dining table where the freshly baked cake sits, and the enticingly sweet aroma permeates the room.
Today is a special day.
The cake is inscribed with the words Happy New Beginning.
Happy new beginning.
Why are you? Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, Zayne. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Happy new beginning together. We're gonna have a new beginning together, starting our life together, please. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, this was sad. Oh my god. I really thought he like. Oh my god, I'm crying. I really thought like he he sacrificed himself to get, because that was the plan anyway. I just feel like the fact that he's always doing this because he puts everybody over him. And we keep on telling him that he's worth it. Like, why do you think for yourself? Like, that's why we gave him the enhancer, because we wanted him to finally be like, tell us what you want the most. God, I gotta redo this because I get the second. Oh my, how am I supposed? Okay, I guess I'll just not. Oh my god. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I gotta figure out how this goes. That just made me like so sad. Oh my god. I'm so sad from that. It was a happy ending in a way, but like I felt so sad because the way it was happening. And the fact that he still stood there because he still let himself get caught. Like, and everything. I thought like he was just sadly gone. Like we thought he was just gone. And the fact that we found out that he's working in another place for Axel, he's like an actual doctor instead of the pet doctor that he was when we first met him. He's still a doctor.
If you're trying to break someone's chains, don't be afraid of the danger they bring.
Okay, I gotta redo this again. Man, sir, I might have to mute you because you're moaning too much. Like, oh my god, look at him.
You still want to get closer?
Oh my god, the voice, like the way his breath.
This isn't a game.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
This isn't a game.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know what I'll do to you.
Okay, yes.
Frenzy enhancer? You're going to use it on me?
The warden should be well aware of how it affects you. He was so in. The fact that he was so into this is killing me. That smirk is good. Is like the it's too good. We gave him a little bit of it, and he broke free like halfway. He broke halfway. Like that's nuts. Oh yeah. Look at it.
You want me to submit?
Oh my god. Oh my, you hear it?
Let me take what I desire first.
Oh my god, this, oh my god. Oh my god, look. I just laughed. Like, oh my god, that was so good. That was so good.
Why don't you touch me and find out?
Oh, his voice. I need to calm down.
Don't you want to keep going? Still not enough.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What will you do next?
I can't.
Don't stop.
This is so much, to be honest.
Impressive.
This is so much, to be honest. Oh, we love it. I love the fact that he still holds it in the back of his hand, like he still protects it from hitting the ground.
There's
Oh my
only
god,
one
like
thing
he's
left to
so
do.
protective still, no matter what. Let me see if I just leave it. Oh my god, oh my god, look at him! Oh my god!
You chose to remain in this cage.
Oh my god.
You're not allowed to leave as you please.
Oh my god, this is so much. As my consciousness begins to fade, I feel a searing kiss on my lips. And that's it? Oh my god, what happened? He seems to be saying something, but I can't hear his words. Oh, we're like effed up. Oh no. I'm not sure how much time has passed before the pain from my bite wound jolted me awake again. I find myself alone in the interrogation room. Zayne is gone. Oh my god, he just left, or he... Unable to find him, I have no choice but to leave the prison. I catch my delayed flight and bid farewell to Lincoln City, my childhood home. I settle down in a small town and focus on finding a quieter life. I never see Zayne again. God, why does this... Oh my god. I avoid any news reports that related to him, and so long as I don't look, he might still exist in this world. Are you serious? Snow greets the small town for the winter. Frost blooms on my window and obscures the scenery outside. The muddled sight reminds me of when my vision blurred after Zayne bit me. Suddenly, I recall what Zayne said to me in the interrogation room.
Goodbye.
What? That's it? Oh my god, just said that. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. Okay. Zayne makes me cry for everything. I can't believe it just ended like that. Like he knew he hurt us, and then he just like left us. He didn't want to be around us, so he left. Like, oh my god, it's just like the Master of Fate, like myth. He did the same thing, and we weren't able to find him. Oh my god, this is killing. This is making me cry. I feel so bad. Like, why did this happen? Why did this happen? The story was so good though. Like, you know, saying the fact that we've, you know, it starts off, you know, like the present time where it was like, oh, what is he doing? And then I like the fact that we had like the backstory of when we first met and became somewhat friends with him. And then to find out that he went from a veterinarian, which is so cute that he was like still a doctor, but just a pet doctor instead. And then he went from that to being a warden. And then, oh my god, this man. And then he just, even when we stopped being a warden, he became a prisoner just to keep a close eye on us, to see what's happening in the situation and making sure we're okay. Then gave us our last meal. That whole toast of saying to us 5 years ago, because they were reminiscing of how, to them, they were how naive they were of how the world is and what they think they could do in the future. Oh my god, this is so... Oh my god, this is so. It's something. Wow, that was a lot. And the endings, like, it's so. I'm so glad. Like, I really thought, like, he just left again in the good. I guess the freshener was the good ending because we got him back. But, like, I thought truly, like, he just literally, like, sacrificed himself because that's literally all he does a lot. He puts himself always less. Like, he always puts everybody else before him. Anything that happens to him, it doesn't matter because he's making sure you're the one that's prioritized more than him. And it's just sad, like, that it's sad. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, the fact that he still does this no matter what timeline it is, it's a trait with him that will forever be like him. And I just love him so much for that. Even when he was attacking us, he was still constantly saying, "Oh, I don't know what I would do to you. I want to make sure you're okay. Please don't act like that." Like, even when he went after us, he was still holding us to protect us. Like, he holds us. Like, and like, it's just. I'm just so, like, he's so protective of you no matter what it is. It is just, even when he's like, he knows that he could hurt you, he tries his hardest to not hurt you. Like, that was so cute that we got to reunite with him like a year later because he randomly popped up, and we got, like, I'm assuming we're gonna start our life together. That's so cute. And the new beginnings cake that he did, like. I'm a mess slightly right now. He just gives me some to a new life. Yeah, I think we like then started a new life together at the end of the story, and I'm happy with that. If that's the case, like, this story was really good. Like, I'm surprised that this is the first time they're doing this, like, a type of card where they did two endings and this type of a long card, because normally their cards are like a half an hour long, but this is like an hour long story, depending on, even though I was pausing slightly throughout because I was fangirling from part of it and then being a squealing mess during the Kindle, kind of. Granted, like I said, I might have to censor parts of the Kindle or mute parts of the moaning maybe too, but I don't know. This was a really good card, and I'm so happy I have this card. I will get any Zayne card anyway. I'm gonna try my best to get every Zayne card as I possibly can in this game. As a Zayne girly myself, like, I just mostly prioritize him anyway. But I think this was a very good, like, story. Like, it was really good, and wow, I'm now I have to just think. My mind is just fried because I was just like, I really thought we were losing him. I really thought we were gonna lose him. Well, we did in the second ending, but, like, I really thought we were losing him like twice. Like, I was really, like, crying. I'm still crying because I really thought. And the fact, like I said, it's just, no matter what Zayne is, any AU timeline, whatever, I just love him for the way he is. He just, no matter what, I just love Zayne. And his voice in this too. Like, some of the voice lines in this is so good, but I can't say any voice lines now at this point because I maxed his voice line thing. His performances in this was really, really good, especially since it's not, as some of it is not always soft, and he has a lot of grittiness towards his voice, especially for the Kindle where it gets more rougher. Like, it's a lot. It's so good. It's just so good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a really long one, but the card is really long, and the way I am about it, so it's just, you know, a lot to take in. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. What did you guys think of the story? What do you think of Zayne, how he is in this universe, essentially, and what was his you know, purpose of this? I thought it was really nice to see that, you know, even besides trying to save kittens or lives as being a regular doctor, he still tries to save the predators because he's trying to find a cure for them, because he's one and he wants to make sure they could be safe as well. But then he's also, like, you know, offing them because of the situation that's been going around, and, you know, it's like a whole parallel between, like, multiple things that he's done in other stories that he's doing here, and it's just like, it's blowing my mind, kinda. But yeah, I think this story was great. I hope you guys enjoyed the story as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, sorry that I will be age restricting this video and maybe doing some minor censorship, because it's just to protect the channel for future part videos and stuff. Hopefully next card for Zayne or for the other guys, it will be a fluff session, because I need some fluffiness after this. This was This was, you know, really intense. It was nice, good intense. I really enjoyed this. It was really nice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, byes.